Hello, I'm Dr. Greg Baker with LifeTouch Chiropractic with offices in Chatsworth and Dalton, Georgia. I've got to share something. Yesterday, a new patient came in and suffering from quite a bit of lower back pain, which was the primary issue that he was having. And he had previously gone to a very well advertised clinic in Chattanooga. They primarily specialize in spinal decompression therapy, which is a great therapy, something we use in our office as well. Can help a lot of folks with certain types of things. But, and this is something that happens unfortunately way too often in our area and probably in many areas. He was told after his evaluation there at that clinic that if he didn't get under this care, he would be paralyzed in the not so distant future. So as a result of that, he signed up for an expensive multi-visit care package. And he had to sign a contract to pay that off, even if he stopped coming in. He'd have to pay off the full amount of the contract. Well, I evaluated him, I looked at his x-rays, and there was nothing indicating that he would, even a suggestion that he would be paralyzed by anything. And unfortunately, this is a scare tactic that there are certain marketing groups that help doctors become more financially successful. And one of the things they encourage is to scare patients, exaggerate claims so that they will agree to sign for expensive contracts. It's not right. It shouldn't be done. There's not much I can do about it other than letting everybody out there know about it. The best way to take care of patients, in my opinion, and this is supported by the literature, is to do relatively short blocks of visits using whatever approach is the doctor and the patient agrees is going to be the best to help them, and evaluate progress along the way. And that's what we do in our office. We start out typically with a 6-visit block. It does take multiple visits to achieve not only reduction in the symptom, but also to stabilize so that the symptom doesn't return so easily. And so for some people, that could be 6, 8, 10, 12. It varies, and you can't really predict it based on your exam findings. I've had patients that had terrible looking spines, and they got better very quickly. And I had patients who had relatively good looking spines, and they were a challenge. Not everything shows up on an x-ray. Not everything shows up during a physical exam. So you can't really know exactly how fast somebody's going to get better. So we do shorter blocks of visits, usually 2 or 3 weeks worth of care. We then check progress. If you're making progress and you want to continue, then we will recommend another block of care. If you're not making progress, we either refer you out or we look at some other options that we might be able to try to see if we can help you. So that's the way it should be done according to the literature, according to the standard guidelines. It's called outcomes-based care. You base your care on how the patient is improving. You don't set up 30 visits and then and even if the patient gets better in 5 or 6 or 7 visits, then they still got to pay for all 30 visits. It's crazy. So just want to let you all know that if somebody tells you and tries to convince you to sign up for a block of care and they're scaring you, telling you you're going to be paralyzed or your spine is going to rot or something like that, get a second opinion. Thank you.